Okay, now we're going to discuss about the two worksheets that teacher posted last time. So this one is for activity 1. Okay, who can try to explain to teacher this one? I have read your answers, Peshwar. Never mind. I won't say it's wrong, but maybe you can try this way also. Okay, Peshwan, can you please read this question? Never mind, I can read. Jian owns a restaurant in the city center. His menu changes daily depending on what meat and vegetables are available. All ingredients are bought locally, which helps to keep costs low. Jian is always trying to increase added value. Identify and explain two ways that Jian could increase added value. Last time teacher have explained about the added value, right? Okay,
Yes.
what is the answer you can say? He has a restaurant in city center, correct? His menu changing every day, so it's depend on what meat and what vegetables is in his restaurant, correct? So all the ingredients he will buy locally, which helps to keep cost are low. So John is trying to increase added value. Increase, how he going to increase the added value? So you can explain to teacher two ways that Jian can increase the added value. Added value, right? Teacher already explained last class that thing you can add in the product or what are the raw materials to get the profit. Correct or not, Jinu? Even
Correct.
patient also didn't attend my class. Maybe you can watch the video link. Usually teacher will upload the video link. Can you see the YouTube link here? So you once you click, you directly can watch my video there. After every lesson, once I recorded, I will upload it. Or else you can watch in the chat here. But that one is available only for 30 days. Okay. Who can try to teacher how Jian can add the value of his product? Right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Just try.
Uh,
They say they say Jian only buy the products in low cost. So he changing the menu, you know, right? Menu of the restaurant he changing depends on what meat and vegetable he has in the restaurant. So how we going to add value to the meat and vegetables to get the profit for the restaurant? Okay, never mind, you try it now.
find a good supply for his vegetable.
Good supply for the vegetable for what? No, I mean how he going to add value. Add value means the materials is already there, meat and vegetables. How he still can add value to that meat and vegetables?
Do more interesting menu.
Very good. Maybe very good. But how we going to please remember my sentence? Maybe you can watch the recording video later. You can type the answers also. Okay, what is the first way that we can think is maybe you can say that Jian can buy the meats and vegetables at low cost, and he can turn them into finished dishes for the customers. Do you know what does mean by finished dishes? He can cook in any way using the meats and vegetables. So there is a greater difference between the cost to make the dishes and price charged for them. Correct or not? The first thing when you buy the meat and vegetables, the prices are different, correct or not? Is it the same price you going to fix once you do the meat with the different kind of dish, and then when you deliver deliver it to the customer, are you going to charge the same price to the customer?
No.
No, right? So that's why teachers say maybe you can use meat and vegetables you bought at the low cost, right? That means you get the cheaper price. Then maybe you can turn it to that finished goods to the customer, so that there is a greater differences between the cost to make the dishes and also price we charged for them. This is one way you can explain here. Understand or not?
Understand.
Okay. If you don't understand, please let teacher know. Okay. Number 2. What way? What other way we can tell?
Meat.
No, about the company also. Oh, sorry. About the restaurant also, you can tell what are the added value you can do.
Already in city center.
Okay. Already in the city center, then why you want to move the restaurant to the kampong side? Okay. So one more way, can I explain? Please take note.
Can.
Okay. Maybe you can provide a good customer service to the customers in the restaurant. Is the very important thing, right? Okay. Maybe this will add to the experience. So customers, maybe they're willing to pay more, right, for the meal rather than go to the cheaper price. Correct or not? Even though the price that you have charged for the meat and vegetables are expensive, but the customers are willing to pay more for your dishes rather than they go to the cheaper price, because the customer service that your restaurant providing is satisfying the customer. Understand or not? once they satisfied with Once they satisfied with your services, they rather pay more than go to the cheaper price there. And correct or not? So maybe
Correct.
one more way, yeah, so maybe you can say one more way is provide a good customer service to whom?
Rest.
To the customers in the restaurant. Correct? So
Yeah.
there is the two ways. Yes, there is the two ways that Jian is the owner of the company restaurant. He could increase the added value. So two ways. See, remember what teacher said just now?
Remember.
Yeah, if you not remember, no problem. You can watch again the video and then take note my sentences. Maybe you can type the answers. Okay, try to do the corrections if your answers are wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, one more worksheets. Okay, this one who can try to explain to teacher. This one, Rafa owns a successful jam making business. He started 10 years ago and has made a profit every year. All the jam is sold at local markets. Rafa wants to grow his business. He cannot decide whether to start making sweets or try to find a new market for his jam. So what you can recommend to Rafa, which way he should choose to grow his business? The question you all understand or not? He has a successful jam making business. He already started 10 years ago the business. He also had a profit for that business every year. So all the jams is sold at local markets, but he still wants to grow his business. But he doesn't know how to decide whether whether to start making sweets or try to find a new market for his jam. So what you all can recommend for him to choose how to choose. Try to
find a new market for his jam.
good,
Can
very
find
good.
a foreign merchants
Okay,
and sell.
so there are two answers. Whether you want him to start making sweets, correct or not, or else you have to suggest to find a new market for his jam. Okay, what you choose? You say you want he cannot do start making sweets, correct?
Mm,
Can I know why?
uh, because he's already started making jam for 10 years.
Very good. And
Then,
then? Very
then
good.
I think he can continue he can continue
Okay.
making
Okay.
jam
You
and
say
grow.
okay. You say you prefer if he tried to find a new market for his jam because he already had experience for 10 years, correct? Okay, so that means you don't want him to start making sweets, correct or not?
Yes.
So what is the reason that you don't want him to start making sweets? Because the main important point that you can explain here, what is that? You don't want him to start making sweets, right? Why?
He already have experience
But you
for
can change.
making jam.
Correct. Experience, the word is very good. But you can use that word experience for start making sweets. Maybe you can tell that Rafa, he has no experience of sweet making. Correct or not?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can use this word experience to making sweets. You can say that Rafa, he has no experience of sweet making. So maybe it will take time for him to learn all these skills, correct or not? If he start this business also, let's say if he really want to start making sweets, you can tell that he has no experience. If maybe it will take time for him to learn this skill, correct or not? If he start
Correct.
also, if he starts this business also, no guarantee that he will success, correct or not?
Yes.
Yeah, so he has a well-known reputation for the jam making business, correct?
Correct.
So maybe he can find a new market for jam and also he can attract more customers. So because when he start making the sweets, maybe it will cause risk for him, correct or not?
Yes.
So it will cause risk for him, so maybe he can find a new market because he already successful in that business, correct or not? So he can try to broaden his target market. He might broad his target market. Understand or not?
Hmm.
Am I confusing? Is my answer is confusing?
No.
Patient, understand or not? Who
Mm,
else is in the call? Oh, Damien, good morning. What time you joined my class?
understand.
Damien?
Morning, teacher. I just came in.
Okay. Patient, what did you say just now?
Understand.
Understand, okay. Damien, you can understand or not what teacher explained just now about the worksheets? I just want to talk about the worksheets first, then only I want to start the new lesson. Or else maybe you can watch the video later. Okay? So,
Okay.
okay. So, two worksheets teacher already discussed, but I don't want to waste time to repeat the same thing. Okay, page 1 and Genu clear, right? Those who are joined late, maybe you can watch the video. Okay, shall we move to the second topic?
Can.
Okay, this is the topic that teacher going to explain. Last week we learn about the understanding business part 1, right? This is the understanding business for part 2. Okay, sorry. These are the topics that we're going to cover for today. The first one is about the resources. The second one is about the opportunity cost. The third one is factors of production, and the fourth one is the added value. Okay, any idea about the resources? What is resources? No. Okay, never mind. We can go for one. I don't say company.
Why?
What is resources? What is resources? Never mind. You can tell to teacher. What is resources?
Supply.
No. No. Okay. A resources actually anything that people can use to make something that they want. Resources is like later I show you the example of resources. Is anything that people can use that resources to make a thing they want or need. Maybe it can be the renewable resources or non-renewable resources. Okay, never mind. We go further for these topics. But these 4 topics we're going to cover for this business part 2. So only 4 of these topics. Okay, we go for this. The real cause of the economic problem. What is the real cause of the economic problem? The real cause of the shortage of goods and services in a country is the too few factors of production. What does mean by shortage? Can anyone tell to teacher? Class. Shortage means what? Shortage. It's very simple. What?
I don't know the meaning.
Okay. Shortage is something that we needed but is not enough. Kekurangan goods and services. Do you all know what does mean by kekurangan?
Yes.
Yes, in bahasa can understand, right? Okay. So what is the real cause? Punca sebenar, the real cause of kekurangan goods and services in our country because of too few. Too few means it's not so many. Still the factors of production also are too less. What is factors of production? Okay, factors of production is actually are resources that we need to produce the goods and services. The factors of production, there are 4 factors of production in business that you need to learn. Number 1 is land, number 2 is labor, number 3 is capital, number 4 is enterprise. These 4 factors of production are the resources that we need to produce the goods and services. Because of these factors of production are too less means sangat kurang in our country, then only kekurangan of goods and services will happen in our country. Understand or not?
Understand.
If you don't understand, please stop me. Don't ask me to stop the lesson lah. Ask me to explain again. Okay? Class?
Yes.
Can okay. So these 4 factors are very important. These are the resources that we need to produce the goods and services. Okay. Why we need 4 of these? Okay, never mind. We can go further. This is the one of the factor that teacher told just now, correct? Land. What is land? Land, you have to remember that four things: LLCE, land, labor, capital, and also enterprise. It's very important. The question will ask in the exam also. So the first thing we learn about the land. Okay, what is land? Land is the all natural resources provided by the nature. What are the nature things that we can say here? Fields and forests, minerals, metals, oil and gas are natural resources, or what? All these things are natural resources by
Is
nature. What is?
mineral.
I cannot hear you, Jinyu.
Minerals.
Minerals are.
Yeah.
You asking this kind of question to me? How can I explain? These are the natural resources that the human cannot produce, only can provided by the nature. This is
Metal.
minerals, but I don't know how to explain the minerals. You
Metals.
just remember metals, of course, you know, is everything: aluminium, copper, steel, everything including in this metal. Oil and gas, of course, is a nature thing. Forest, the fields, everything are nature thing. Even minerals, we call this is a mineral. So this is all are provided by the nature. If we don't have land, we cannot produce the goods and service. This is one of the resources. Okay, we go for another one. Labor. What is labor actually? You can explain to teacher.
Labor.
What is labor?
I.
Pekerja. Who can know what is
Worker.
pekerja? Yes, workers. So this is the efforts of, sorry, I have to go to, oh, Jiaying absent. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is the efforts of making needed to make products. Okay, second thing, we need land. Land is the natural resources provided by the nature that we need to produce the goods and services. Okay, without labor, without workers, is it possible to get the goods and services that we needed? Of course, not possible, because their efforts is very important. They are the one, the manpower, the labor power, the labor force is very important to make the products. Without them, we can't do anything, correct or not?
Correct.
So this is the labor. And then the third one we can tell is the capital. What is capital actually? Capital is the important is money, finance. No finance, no product or goods will be made. No machinery means machine. No machines and equipments means equipments, tools, any tools that we needed to manufacture our goods. If finance and machinery and equipment, we don't have these three types, we cannot manufacture any of the goods, correct or not?
Correct.
If you don't understand, please let me know. Okay, the last one is enterprise. Enterprise is the person who can willing to take risk, brings other sources or factors of production together to produce a goods or service. So we can call them as entrepreneurs. Without them, we can't do anything, correct? So
Yes.
entrepreneurs, we can pronounce like entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs. Okay.
Okay, so here is the example of entrepreneurs. The co-founder of Apple.
iPhone.
Yes, owner of Kingdom Holdings Company. So without these four factors of production, are we able to Are we able to produce the goods and services? So just now we look at the view for the land, labor, capital and enterprise, right? So these four things are the factors of production, is the resources that we need to produce the goods and services. Understand?
Understand.
The second one. Okay, so can you see the mind map that teacher created here? It's easy
Can.
way for you to understand the factors of production. One is land, one more is capital, enterprise, labor. Please remember these four types of production. Just now teacher said enterprise is the person willing to take risks to produce the goods and services, is the entrepreneurs. Labor means the labor force that we need to produce the goods. Capital is the finance or machinery or any equipments you needed to manufacture the goods. Lands is the natural resources that you need to produce the goods and services. These four factors of production are very important. Okay. Okay. When we have unlimited ones, but the resources are limited, unlimited ones is what? The things that we is wants is not essential for living, correct or not?
Yeah.
When a human, they have unlimited wants in their life, but the resources are limited, so it will create the scarcity. Scarcity will happen. What is scarcity? Who can explain to teacher? Don't know, right? Scarcity, we can say that the limitation of the resources. So when we have limited nature of resources, scarcity will happen. What else we can say that? What is scarcity?
Same meaning like shortage.
Yes, maybe, correct. Okay, resources, just now teacher said resources is the thing that you need, anything that people can use to make or obtain what they want or need, right? Okay, I'm showing here one of the file for resources. Resources, there are only two types of resources. One is renewable resources, one more is non-renewable resources. Okay, renewable mean cannot be renewable energy. There are two different sources. One is renewable, one is non-renewable. One is can be replenished, one is cannot be replenished. What does mean by can be replenished, cannot be replenished? Sun, the wind, everything is all other resources that we can easily be replenished. But the energy sources like coal, oil, all is we cannot get all the time, correct or not? So we can consider these kind of things are non-renewable resources. This one is just the example only, it's not so important, just for you all to understand types of renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Never mind, teacher already uploaded in Edmodo. But in the question also, teacher won't ask detail about the resources and non-renewable resources. Just ask you all to explain the differences only. So the main thing is factors of production. Okay, teacher go for next topic. Limited resources. Okay, let's say we have to decide which ones which ones will be satisfied and which one don't. So okay, in terms of choosing one product, we really cannot go for that product, then we have to choose the next best alternative is considered as the opportunity cost. Okay, what is opportunity cost? Example is very simple here. A trip or a car. If we choose the car, then the trip is the opportunity cost. You have to choose either one. One you dropped, one you accept. So opportunity cost will happen there. Why no any response? Can understand or not? Or very hard to understand? Can never mind. You try to read again, then you all can understand what teacher tried to explain. Okay. Actually, opportunity cost is, can you see the sentence that teacher put here? Is the best alternative given up by choosing another item. That means here the example is one is trip, one more is car. So if we choose the car, then the trip is the opportunity cost. You drop one by you choose one by giving up another one, we call it as an opportunity cost. Okay, class, this is the economic problem. Can you all see here? The resources, okay, teacher, this is the one mind map is including resources, scarcity, and also opportunity cost. Okay, class, can understand or not by referring this diagram?
Can.
This is the limited resources. Limited resources, let's say land, labor, capital, and enterprise. These four resources are limited. Limited mean is a few, correct? It's too less. So what will happen? As a human, we have unlimited wants. We want to have so many things. All are unlimited ones. Okay. Then if we have limited resources but we have unlimited ones, means the economic problem will happen. So once the economic problem happen, it will occur the scarcity. So when the scarcity happen, we have to take a choice. We have to choose whether which product is going to satisfy and which one is won't. So we call it as a opportunity cost. Class, teacher said when we have unlimited one but the resources are limited, scarcity will happen. When scarcity happen, we have no choice. We have to make a decision which one we want to have, which one we won't. So we call it as a opportunity cost. Let's say all trip you want to go for the trip is your unlimited one. Car also is an unlimited one. So you have to make a choice whether you want to choose the car or you want to choose the trip. So this is the process of economic problem. Unlimited resources. When we have the unlimited one, so the scarcity economic problem will happen, and then the choice you have to take, it will lead to you, it leads to opportunity cost. Understand or not?
Understand.
Okay, adding value also teacher already taught last time, correct or not? How we going to add, remember the potato?
Remember.
Yeah, so adding value is the difference between the cost to produce and selling price as a product move through chain of production. So let's say teacher say the potato you're going to add the value to the potato, making it as a potato chips, snacks, smashed potato and everything. How are you going to add the value to the materials? Clear?
Clear.
And then in detail, teacher have explained here what does mean by scarcity. If there is a limit to how much we can have, as a result, business and consumers must make choices. In businesses, these choices based on scarcity are called as opportunity cost. Okay, opportunity cost, teacher said just now, you have to make a choice whether if you have unlimited ones but the scarcity happen, so you need to make a choice. So if you make choice, we call it as a opportunity cost. Class, understand or not?
Understand.
Okay.
I got chocolate one.
This is the example. Okay. The opportunity cost is the loss of the good or service foregone. Example what? Consider a can of Coke and a bar of chocolate. Both are priced at, maybe we can consider this as a $40. You want to buy both, but you only have $40. Both are $40. This one also $40, but you have only $40 in your pocket. So you only can buy one. So you have to make a decision whether want to buy the Coke or the chocolate. So you making a decision by giving up one product, we call it as a opportunity cost. Correct or not? Understand?
Why can't I buy both?
Again,
Why can't I buy both?
because you only have $40. One is $40, one more is $40. You're supposed to have $80, but you only have $40. So you have to decide whether you want to buy the Coke or the bar of chocolate.
But the question say both are priced at $40.
Both are priced at $40. No, that means both are price means this one also 40, this one also 40.
Ah,
Peishwan, understand or not?
understand.
Don't understand, please, and inform teacher. Damien can understand or not?
Yes.
Are you sure? Am I confusing you all?
No.
Because the topics day by day is really confusing and more tougher, but it's okay. All the notes will be given. Okay, have you all got the EduSeed slides?
No, cannot open.
Cannot open. Okay.
I do open
So I
already.
don't want to go further. That's all for today. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.